KOFI Radio.
Medeni KOFI adoma mwanwani. Odofo eya utie okasiebo ewo he. Ebo no nsia ebi wo ho a ebia na wo de no utie ewo ha.
Unparalleled coverage. City News on 97.3 FM.
Ana se utie ewo ha.
No nsia ba adoma 06.
Ana utie ewo ha.
Abono nsia. Peace 10.
Ana wakani nyina bomu a ya na aye wadwene ntanta wo hu de wontie. Eno ne de ma wo KOFI radio so ye kan nyina bomu a yesi puduo. Enwumre bia ebo nonum apa ho sima aduonum a ene ye enhia kopem se ye bekwa amu akoma atoyem. Ensem nyina ye ka bom ne ye de amawo eno ene efe ne puduo. Ubenya kwan akyere wadwen te sei ofrafo odi kan yentio kasa menu odi ne bia ofrefi
Nana kwa kuni mi frefi Germany.
Nana kasa.
Na story ya omukan wa Adom FM so say Abrante bia ne ge wahwie after the good and it because wa mananche to Valentine's Day. Abrante no odam ti dam ne yemo ana atete.
Nana yada asipi ebeto aso na ya fa afrefo ne bi.
KOFI written abroad.
KOFI radio so eno asugu a wutie no na puduo ene yekofa aye no yekotie Peace 104.3 FM. Omu news no na afe yefri ho a yaba KOFI radio studios na puduo na otwebia ebawa kwamu efree 6 sa edit to amu akosi no nwotwe na ne ye ne se yetie other media houses ne afa one radio station news yewia afe other news a ekoso e other media houses no yasesa ne achechire no dompu a na no ene efre no KOFI radio puduo no a chese ye de begu anim na ye ka puduo a no akase yesesa na puduo ebebo wakwamu bribia ewo KOFI radio so ani KOFI TV live on Facebook na ensemu a ene Ghana abane de chese edoso pa ni achichiri ni kumfam ye besane mu amwanya bia tie no anya bia hwe live on KOFI radio uwie so a wabo modian wetimi ajoin ye o Facebook live anase obefrɛ normal phone call na wabekan ho na wakyere wadwen afa nensemu a ebae ewo Ghana no eho na ne edikan yenko tie City News City headlines ene de betudwa.
It's 17:30 GMT live from Adabraka in Accra. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 City FM. The show is broadcasting around the globe on citynewsroom.com and around the nation. We are on several affiliate stations. My name is Umaru Sanda Amado, and tonight I'm here with and coming up over the next 90 minutes.
The damage, but it's not yet complete. So by the close of the day, we might furnish you with the assessment that we have done.
Few hours of rainstorm causes massive destruction in several parts of the country. Tonight, we assess the level of damage and ask if it's a season of the rains again and how prepared are our cities. Also coming up, Ghana Education Service locks horns with some teachers in the country over a proposed insurance policy allegedly being foisted on them. And later on Eyewitness News, the Efutu MP's demand for more dismissal, or rather for more dismissed lecturers of the University of Education Winneba to be reinstated and what the school's position is on the matter. Stay with 97.3 City FM for more on this and many more stories on Eyewitness News.
KOFI Radio.
Ghana Investment Promotion Center bemoans increasing number of forged documents presented by foreign businesses during registration.
That is also coming up in some 15 minutes. Eyewitness.
KOFI Radio.
Na we City News omo headlines omo de betudwa na after City News no yekotie Adom FM 106.3 ehonso headlines omo de tudwa eni
Ewa Dom 106.3 FM so adesimambe yemamu nyina majo ebraso ensama ya bobo no ewo yemamu se Adom the Cat News oda ho se boya ena chese wabiebie nam en oda ho na kasebo no asempara ni 4.7 afisha 104.5 kasebo nam so affiliate stations no eko aduowotwe adomonline.com so ubenya bia kenkan eno no is just a matter of log www.adomonline.com na trese wa bowrum enumere so de bro de di mako tribie enne se ene fotosanfo wo ma ganam na ebo GR mpanimfo aba so se wow wo ma yade pass ne tax paying no wo ma hwe ama ekosoro
Efutum Rasabedwani Afanyamakin Edia Tuja was saying University of Education Council no achache for me esa wako from Debbie or Consia Monaco PM say Edia Sunny Nani and Fro to one for the Akano Emeka
Eka energy edumako ya one figure na hana so waje Ghana ma ho say wo mu di sika aya $4.5 million ebeboa amya tete Ghana for mo sua said the oil and gas ho adwuma no yeyo ne Ghana for atimi awura mu bi
na yebekwa ko se edumako besia se abranto de video no so na malam bi twa ja tunu mu hwie petrol goods so hye no etoto ne se kalomo yede ne bakolebu awrahosem ne se abrante na hwe ne nkwa mpanifo akasa ho
this here wo Trebodom ene ne patamo e de ato mpanimfo enim se wo momaden se enei na no no se desuafo mo ho no wo momaden bo nso ne free se school ade wo mutimu nye ya ma omu bi enti wo konsori so no wo amunchemu wo 100% ene wo fa me kire no
ene na radio get results na eno ne se Adom FM multimedia yaka ebam Nesa swinti ya bwamania asa anani krom die basic school ya wasante ache north mesi ya wasante mantamu ukosha baby ana nkwada ne tisua dia asabi mponche mpo yamfo mu ho yede anu boss no pe oheda pa yesi ama nkwada na mo musua die ampa yede anu aka na abam
na yebebo wuram na yakwa akwahwe se ene yebusa se bia bikini ya yede dwadwa nsuom ni adade no se wo hye na utwato social media no so a se eye bone anase nya bone wo manmramu no yede ho nkomo a posifo mpanimfo enimdiefo soronko ede ho nsem ede atudwa we ni nsem bi
Coffee Radio.
We Adom 106.3 omo ye chese omo headlines ena yekotie no na afe yenko peace 104.3 FM na yenkotie omo so headlines a ene omo ditudwa
nsuo no noa na de noa na dwene
Omampenye His Excellency Nana Jankwa Kufuado say inkitanwodie mapeda Ghana ne Cuba mine ntemo no afeni yeba behyem kinapa
ansamo omampenye ka ya say omanfo wo yandi ebenya esupa anom no eho ensam no enya beda dwa kire say Export Import Bank Exim Bank
Coffee Radio
ebeboa Ghana sikabotene dollar no opepe wa ha aduonum $150 million and afei $30 million and nyina da ebeboa ma amanfo wo yande enye nsupa anom
na enso nsem na Professor Joshua Owusu Sechere where Professor Agriculture Engineering ewo University of Cape Coast was Ghana nso no obi obesai no ezese ma emra ene ne di no nyuno
ebra dania no ada wo bi kania ne de seka ne kotokoro edo ade akuma bu nchinnua no ene yakoya nim enti asoye hwe potamu puntuo ene ku adwuma asoye no aka abomu a wo beboa ma akuafo anya abefo mfidie ede atretre wonku aye akwaban mu
enam subrane bia eto wo kumase no asan niema
Coffee Radio
yebedi ho nkomo
Volta River Authority ane Forestry Commission aka abomu a wo bedua mpampuro awo akoso mota de kese no ho na atimi abonsuo no ho ba maye
na ye koye nimu no na bepiem sesere be ya honedie ho nsem ebekoye nti recycling and compost plant wo mo adanadi e won kran ha
na nsawam adoagiri mrahye badwani ade sikabotene Ghana sikana empema duonum eye 500 million Canadian no say yemfansi maternity fantratre nsawam ayarsabia numu
mrahye badwani wo efutu Honorable Alice Afanyoma Kensese se pharmaceutical companies wa ha enura wo mo ye labels wo mo de bobo ho mo kwamono ne print no ye ntwam ne yenhye wo mo na wo mo print no Ghana ha ya na ma nipa nya adwumanye wa ha
fire service penina sabre wo kro Dr. Albert Brown Gezi atu fire service for ya adwuma agye ahome se wo mo ni bia wo manya no wo mo fa nkotra fie wo mo fa nyam wo ne afutuo ema nkwada afi no wo eye adwuma
ensempi kan we num ho ene de sumo enanumre ye ne de kasebo ebram
we peace 104.3 omo headlines ena anwumre ya omo kan news so no yakofa de brem no na mehu se yenua bema nana Adom Richard chese watena na konwam akane na yan so de wine bi asiri nchen chese obesipi na puduo ena wasugu a utie na osan hwe live on KOFI Radio Facebook wall ohwe KOFI TV so ehon so yebemu akwaba na ye hyase a na nra ye nya ne nte se ensuketie bi eto wokumase asantemantamu ema nsemu ekosesade baaye ne de asemu ya asefem pa ene sei ensu eto ye mframa jampantrudu na mu ema nkrofo adan so pepae won a woda mu na sabio ade asanti ebi atos tash talalash watare so achese oyan eso na ensu oto a wani tu ase ensu oto na awoba sa na ya na adofo omani eje pa na woda ho a wani baba wo zina ensu ogu so beti wani na achese onchensen ye dan so atu na no ene nam so ema omanfo bi edebeti udwa se Asante Senior High ade school nkwada bebru aduonu ena school dan eso apa ama ebia wu ma bia prepra na no ena owuru akwabena senkyire ono ena da nadbo ano ewo Asante Mantamu ede tudwa ekyeremu se oh sansem nyina nokura bia enim enokura se school adan so apa enkrofo afie so apa papa kra ma Angroga Junction signpost ana signboard billboard kase bia wo ho odofo bia ono ne yire ene ne ma kokra omoka omutimu no eye Corolla signpost kase bi ana billboard kase bi tu ebo so kra ma eno akoya asem ho ba pa se enkwada e wa Asante Senior High eya edan ebi ebu egu omso ema ebi ehwere omonkwade nokura bia enim no no ankasa kra no wakoho ensem a ode to Peace 104.3 for enim anwumri enie
Omanfo so na ye kwa homa no so ye ni Ashanti Regional Nadmo Coordinator Honorable Kwabena Senchire ye na twehwe nkomo e de afa wopani memoajo eba Peace kase eboso yo ye dan se wada roma ye te se ne ma sai pa aja una wo kuma se eni me muti sen
yo abasha mamefa apunya we so na nchia woni Peace atiefo na la ko so mi ti wuka ti o
KOFI Radio.
Sa wo hwehwɛ me abehu me.
Na ko si ase ni na sports na wa ja sports no kra.
O de mesa be sports unti me ye.
Ku ye bo ase o start sports about sports.
Mate.
Yeah, I go see how many the kind of
KOFI Radio.
Misinformation yeah. Amount be to social media say Asante 16 high school Kwala 23 Ijebia Toho and they need that kind of information
KOFI Radio
be to social media and Kobebia and Mura Yao Adichu Deputy Minister for Education Amamiana. And I complain, see my own social platform where machine Namsi Dog. I want to be way. Honorable BBI
FM KOFI Radio. KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station.
And so far in the Combo Polytank. Now, Nankopo, so FFE. A 2 year too far, and a polytank and a polytank, and two, the polytank and the never be cry. And you call Wesley demonstration junior high school, so I also didn't cry the Nelson. In 30 minutes, the guy, I got all electricity cable, no so my cable in that form. It's Yana Papa, my friend, Mr. Erasmus Bedu. PR manager, our electricity. He be do know my disconnection. The coconut yardom, the same thing. Amakum market. I a friend of Agunaju. I want to soon now swap people, including old houses here. Now, if you also have a member school, a friend of Mankwetia, stadium at Chiwa, center line at Chiwa, Mankwetia. And also schools and also so everybody they call it here media secondary school. If you good Emma, a dear Ebu, friends was senior high school, no, and Sana. I'm a dear secondary school to also know some of the dormitories maybe also prepare. Emma, one more new hobby, I will see so, and also buy a kugu and that for so. Sana Kumasi gets the same thing.
KOFI Radio.
Junior high school, primary school, should be brave. But I mean, Charlie, will be a doa will try. Me can now also the first year, if you have to see a buoy, ABC quite, and also MC, and also Eshay, Emma, and fire service in Kofobi Bechicha, if free, a quite move my one so Emma Bedem. When you also to also primary schools, Susan will be so pie. But the American, because you are waiting in Kumasi, the greater Kumasi, both he came in the new 5 municipalities, you know, and some American. Now, other 35 constituent district in the Yambedri, a fin of Mastati, and the Bakakaka, and Mumbai, a free and from us news unit
KOFI Radio.
Honorable minim se Kumasi nsuo to a enyiri te se de eyiri won kran ha no e na se de nsuo to an kran ha ne ma se ye no eya na Kumasi ente sa ba se we de ano aye hyepa na
ya jamin mo ya ti share
KOFI Radio.
Hello, Honorable.
Yeah, because
Ana wa huma ni chichesi afedie mu ye.
Kafra. O share Agbaga Junction billboard kese pa chini ebu akoto car so a Toyota Corolla. Papa bi ne yere ne bachi mu.
KOFI Radio.
And so run about billboard ahodo be na kese.
KOFI Radio. KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station.
Na chese honorable Kwabena Nsenchire ahoma na tekona ensu a etotototo a yemanfo prepra na ebi edan eso pepa na ebi ebubugu amanfo kaase so no sansu okro ya na chese metiofo omo hwe ewiem hu se ensu beto ne anaso ochena ensu beto kirem se afi mra yasimi mra ensuo betoto pa na ensuo emre ya yewramu yi unni edan a ne nchense no eye kama na edan a esu atutu a mesre oboso ye ohwe na za onado ano ayemra pefoforo bobom sanso na wodan ye no tedan a kwa hu ye papa because afiwei ensuo beto pa.
Or it was just last night that you forecast for?
No, I think we are now in the rainy season, so definitely we should be expecting more of this, especially those of us in the north, in the middle part of the country, that's the forest zone. At least every 3-4 days we could be expecting another rain since we are in the rainy season, and those of us along the coastal areas too. At least for 5 to 6, 7 days we should expect the rain. Currently, that I'm speaking to you, I think Volta region, part of the northern Volta, to the Volta region are also going to have some rain this evening again.
Do we have specifics as to when Greater Accra would be having rains?
Yes, once we had one this dawn, it has sucked a lot of energy out of the atmosphere. So what will happen is that the moisture has to build up, and when it builds up, unfortunately for us, the Congo Basin is also very moist. It will develop a lot of convective activity, and that will drift towards from Nigeria to Benin to Togo. However, what we are expecting now is what we call the score line. There are systems that moved, that propagate from the east to the west. So those are the kind of rains that we are going to experience from now going. It will not be a localized one where it will develop just in Ghana, the rain in Ghana, but it will cross borders before coming to us. And we'll be monitoring it, and then we'll be issuing a weather warning as such.
Should we expect the coming rains to be accompanied with the thunder and lightning and the heavy winds, as was witnessed in some parts of the country last night?
Yes, it will depend on the type of rains that are coming. If it is a convective activity, convective rain, then definitely there will be a lot of thunderstorm. There will be a lot of strong winds in it. And if you look at how the sun is also shining, there's a lot of energy in the atmosphere. And coupled with that, it will definitely give us strong winds and then thunderstorms with heavy rain.
Very well. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Joseph Portofi is head of forecasting at the Meteorological Department. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 City FM.
Na chese nsuo ebeto especially voter kra de from Manta Musa bre nsuo guso a etototo enti mesrewa upi abonten a na wakaya fa ochinye so raincoat na abefa na wafa onkwada nso omuko school nso no wa ya hweye pa nsuo to a wa woni om se momo enye yi na last year ye kai se tamale ene ne potemo enkwala bi epon school a no muko fie nsuo atamo moto gata mu ma ebi yirae na wahye nso ama sanso ena se upia ya hye enkwada no entade a ebeka ba omo se be ya awo enwura omo kese na breaking news a yensa ka se sia ene se eye power distribution service PDS ana kan no ye from ECG Electricity Company of Ghana nyanentie emom de betu dwa se om the load shedding timetable aba betu dwa a efi ochena ekwa ne na otwemienu ne de electricity kanea no ombebu no tot ene kokomlemlefo ne yabu kakra bi agu mo ade mu amamo ye firi ho a yakwa kosi adabraka fo nso ne yabu mu de amamo efiri ene kosi ochena nwumre ye bedum kanea na afe yakwa Accra Central na ekoba ne sa wonnam nkran mantem ne mpotem titru tiptole na ho ni nyina generator na ya na kwasi twum adom multimedia pani kra na ya na yesuma ne kese ubedu ni area na je plant akese wesia na to ni nyina kane a yebu no tot se krasia kan tete no adoso nkwanta enka akọ no akoto no ma mforu afie na eno na sesia ne de opani a okasama power distribution service PDS kire mu se sa list anase load shedding timetable na omde betu dwa no ade agreed korfuo de ensefo fura ba se atadwe Ghana yate de ene sen sa 2 weeks later omo bedundum no ni nyina no ensan emaso biem.
The PURC told us the PDS was going to start announcing a load shedding or a load management timetable from this morning. Indeed, they did that, and the PRO for the PDS, William Boating, was on the City Breakfast Show this morning, and he said to us that by 3 p.m. there was going to be another timetable for tomorrow. But we understand there is some breaking news or some change in that initial plan. William Boating is joining us on the line. You're welcome, sir, to Eyewitness News. What is this new plan with PDS and power supply?
Thank you very much for having me on your program. This morning, as you said, I happen to be on your program, and it's fair that I'll use your platform and then inform our customers of the change of the plan. We have been informed, or we have been directed by PICO, the aggregator, to suspend immediately the load management program until further notice because they have sufficient generation.
What does that mean?
It means that we are not following through the load shedding program again or the load management program again.
Okay, for the next 12 days, the one you had planned to do for the next 12 days, you will no more do that, which means there will be constant power supply.
Yes, what it means is that we have been told to suspend the load management program until further notice. So whatever we published today for tomorrow is not going to be effective until further notice. So from tomorrow onwards, we might get further clarity to the issue.
Have you been told why you can now go ahead and distribute power evenly?
Yes, we have been told that. In fact, in the afternoon around 11:30, we were directed to pick all loads within our system. What it means is that we should give everybody supply. And so around 11:30, we gave everybody supply. I happened to be at one of the sister stations, and I told them about this change of plan. But it was during this evening around 4 o'clock that we had a firm directive from them that we should suspend the load shedding program until further notice, and that I should notify my customers
I just wanted to know, because the earlier load shedding timetable you issued, you said it was as a result of the shortage of gas supply at Etuabo. So I'm just asking if you have been given any explanation as to whether we have regular supply of gas.
Well, the fact is that there's sufficient generation, and it's not only gas they used for generation of power.
But you haven't been told which. Okay, you haven't been told which plant.
I'm not working upstream. Only that.
That's fine. I'm also just trying to squeeze in as much as I can from you.
Yes. I think the aggregator has a better appreciation of what's happening around, and then they instructed that we should suspend.
We have picked up information that AXA and Car Power are now producing full capacity because there's fuel which has been made available to them. So there will be no more outages. Has that information reached you?
I think that's exactly what we got. All what I've been told that we have sufficient generation and that my customers are not going to go off. And I'm thinking we are happy about that.
Thank you very much, William Boatin, PRO of the Power Distribution Services for that information. This is Eyewitness News on 97.3 City. So if you were worried that you would have to stay in the office even though it's Friday night, well, people would usually want to go and hang out. But if you wanted to stay in the office and charge your gadgets and possibly package some power home, you don't need to do that.
KOFI Radio, the true radio for the Ghanaian and the Ghanaian abroad. KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station for breaking news.
Not just a KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station for breaking news. We air breaking news. I have Mitimuze Obi Aye and Adrian Sobet na office nene. Friday e moso no chese on KOFI ntem no. Kwanya bi KOFI na light e wo fie. We air good news, any breaking news City for Eco Fire. Na sene ametre mu ama ye nua KOFI adoma wanwani no midin ene Nana Sefa Hunibobo. Na be na otwe ene na otwe mienu entem nie na yenya ne nte se ensem bi ekoso University of Winneba University of Education Winneba ama enam so ama opani a oda school na no apampam a cherecherefo bi ama enu nti no eho daawre a school for any momume a omotwe ye de ejai na enam so kra ama school no won tumu indefinite ena chese na omo chese se na akoye ne de ombetumu ko pem se aban any school for ni mpanifo na ebo beto omo yem no masan abie na ewomu a Ora MPA ono ene wosa mpotemu a school yi ewomu ewo Central Region mu Ora Afenyo Markins de na no tumu etwen yanya ne ntiese school no omu bebie ama school for asuafo asan akosua omade na enipa achechefo makoma aduasa ena mpani ya omu kan omu ekofie se nwan a yaka omu afiri afuo mu ede omu kofie ni nyina ne se yapamo wen na wopamo wen za no empanifo ekotena asisi nkonwa etoto ano ema ekosi se achechefo no yebesan afro mu nyina asan ababiem na enamso ama achechefo ene schoolfo a omobu afu ama enu ntino demonstration chenchirenchi omode hye so no omobo ato omoyam na no ena owura Afenyo Markins echese esa ade ye omkoye nyina no chese ase eso amanfaso enkonwa omkosi ye o ede ye o omokote a acherechefo aduasa 30 no miensa pe na school no afro omo so omra na yentie owura Afenyo Markins enkomotwetwe a woni Joy News etwetwe nkomo na yentie senia okan no FI.
The Member of Parliament for Efutu, Alexander Afenyo Markin, is warning until all dismissed lecturers of the University of Education are reinstated, peace and reconciliation will elude the university. The university, which remained closed after student riots following dismissal and suspension of some lecturers, is hoping to reopen on Monday, but that may not come smoothly, as Mr. Afenyo Markin seeks to suggest there are outstanding issues to be dealt with. He is unhappy the council and the vice-chancellor only chose to reinstate 3 out of 13 lecturers suspended for various reasons. For him, the development does not promote reconciliation and may further entrench divisions on campus.
My worry is that we shouldn't give a half-baked solution. We need a complete solution. We need to resolve the matter once and for all. As far as I know, from the meetings that I participated in and the conclusions arrived there too, all those who were sacked as a result of disagreement with the new management in one way or the other were supposed to be reinstated. And I believe the Vice Chancellor is well aware of this. He and I know that those people, most of them, were seen as supporters of Aboke. We are being all tasked to ensure reconciliation. Reconciliation should not be done in a manner that will not give a positive impression. Dr. Bekwin is supposed to be reinstated. I don't see why Bekwin must be left out. I don't see why Agbeshi will still have to sit at home on suspension. I don't see why Agbeshi must be demoted. I don't see why somebody like Dr. Duku will be reinstated and others left out. Mr. Kwashi, the circumstances for the termination of his appointment, were unfair. I expect that the right things will be done. You see, the Gang of Six, that is the Mautu Avoke and his group, as far as I know again, they were supposed to be compensated. I want a full package, a complete announcement, but to solve it halfway without giving explanation that the others are also on the table creates a disturbing situation.
It creates a disturbing situation. He says he wants a full package. Tonight he joins me on
Joy News and I as monitored Ura Fenyo Markins and Komo Twitwia e course so e wo hono no na enye e honkwa we no na e brofo na other media houses nso e report here e wo saa asemi ho a yenhwe adom kwan a omo report omo de no e fae
Bese na wotwe miensa ekobusumi nie University bi ewo memu ewo di pa ene University of Education ewo Wiriba ene se enano penimpa wotue school no ano ekopamo lecturers makomako eduasa eno ankotie suafo ne de ema March busumi ne de tosu edadunan eso wo moti wo hu montenso ane wo ye kire pa ewi eche no school no ye de nkredo tutum twetwe ese obia nkofie na emunna mpanefo guso asinkonwa kese wo behwe asame ye bia school na masuafo na sako school biem enna wo mkosi nkonwa wo mode to dwa se sadia lecturers eduasa ya pam wo mo no yensamfre wo nyina mra biem na de suafo na komanto wo yem ensa mra school eno na enu abeto dwa esa university council no ekwa agiretuo no wo kofre mu miensa pe asemi beto dwa ena mrase bedwani a wo gira mamanfo wo efutu abato mpese aso Alexander Afenyo Markin ede abeto dwa wo chese we wajitu menye wasi wajitu menye chese ansa ne eba be fresa lectures miensa nru a wo mudi beto dwa no na enhiemudi ahodo a akoso ni nyina no wo mkowie ne se lectures eduasa ya wo pam wo nyina se wo mkotre fie enkodi wo yerenom eduane no yensa fa wo mra ensi ekoba ne sai ne koduru enu anwumra emu miensa pan ne ekofra Afenyo Markin se sa lectures eduanu enson ya wo moka wo mba be kan wo na ye eduasa no yemfre wo nyina da ensamra sebe ya akoma betimi atoyem ama bibia akwakoda din wose se enye sade a ene ne jese nkonwom kosie ne nyina no emfaso amaso Afenyo Markin ene adom kase atwenkom a wo kase wo hwe bibia anim ekase ye befre aduonu enso na beka ho ama makoye duasa
e bedo yankopon ase de university mpanyinfo wa announce the Wobobo school auto de bien za mpanyinfo kan ewodin oye lecturers a wey honezi na workers a wey wezin ntasa hen na yenya de mpanyinfo no wonto anamon nkanka vice chancellor no onfa ekroye na nkabomundra za mutu makanye de announcement a woye de woman nkofre ba san waban nyon no na yajitu me yenyina yenyima amiminyime no nyon nyen. All those who were sacked were supposed to be reinstated. Zamesrani there, Vice Chancellor, onto anamona ozen kabombaba. Sabaka ya make bibi there. So oshena oruntum ema nkabomba. na onye jemanka na onfa kroyemba na hu hia de obatene egono do so far I'm paying for is we bobo and waka there look jem bibia monka let bygones be bygones but in so doing na say obey announcement na okabande sebio ebasepe na wo consider na chede wona when wona ezi asam ya on wo ka wasam ne deben se ye pe asomdwe prekope ye pe kro ye prekope ye pe den sama kodu ye ya ma ye shift positions
ai sasomdwe betumi abadia na atwemienu gunsane ne ye ni baako boa no enya baako enti nipa duasa eye lectures ene epam wo mo yentimi nkofra miensa ema aduenu enso no wo mo nkoka sinsemu yenti yemfro mo nyinamra afanyoma kensamana no ensi wo wasan ede ato sesei vice chancellor ya wodesuapon no ano enim reverend Afubroni enim se sabre no penia na wote adwamu ansa no no eba no wo mo kosi adem ekodi kasese ne koba ne se wone ne dom ya yema wo nyina akotena afie no yempem patesika bi ne empata wo mo eno so wose eye pani asese wono eno oda woni basuapona no won hwesa san hye no ebebemu.
I expect that the right things will be done. You see, the gang of six, that is the Mauto Advocate and his group. As far as I know, again, they were supposed to be compensated. I want a full package, a complete announcement, but to solve it halfway without giving explanation that the others are also on the table, creates a disturbing, situation. So I'll plead with the Vice Chancellor. I'm not talking about Governing Council. The Vice Chancellor is the complainer. All matters that go to the Governing Council emanate from the Vice Chancellor. Per the enactment, the Vice Chancellor is the complainer or the Chief Disciplinary Officer. So he initiates the move and it gets to Governing Council. I would want to plead with all stakeholders.
I Vice Chancellor no bibia beko Governing Council nanima wono enenam no so enakwa koduru ho ensi asemi ya mekan me mprepre nkotu obia so eye Vice Chancellor Afubroni ena meka chene se Professor Avoke enene dom no empatesika wo mjitum yentuama no na fe etuo enkotwere ba bia twere afanyoma kens mrasabedwane ojoma adehye wo efutu abato mpesua so.
KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station.
Ubetimi adwani yen ewo KOFI TV live Facebook page na ode o adwentre afa ho abasanso ena se ohweme ewo KOFI Radio nso a ehonso memo akwa aba ewo live on Facebook ehonso ubetimi de o comment afa ho yebekan ama ebrepamu na nanse ntemu yebeti yese malambi ewo Central Region na abrantie bi opese ofa ne to abrantie a wadi mfie aduonu nsia 26 years opese ofa ne to abrantie na mpene ema obro malam no bubro na no ena malam no ekotofu etwagu no so ehye no pasapasa na ohye no sa no na chese boy no akoda owo ene nkwankwa nta so enam so ema mpanifo etabire no ede ne ko ayaresabia ema kitikiti omde ne ba ebepie mu onkran ha na nso arehosem a abeka yensa ene se abrantie no onam ejahye malamu hi edehye no eso ato anananom ewonse do na Adom FM as monitored ene abusuafo bi ene abrantie a wako ne nkrechi no ne nkanchima nka one na hyehyɛ ware atwetwe nkomo
Monanso onam ejajo orucha hana muninte ama kasa no krampo emba na orucha mind e wa hwera de papa osande kwaku ebi bia be fe bia kwaku abranti ona na otwena mfifiru na odohwe mami disiriara mami chima in fact next papa na etu hana ma be pemu obusem hana ma tede beyin no besia o mofo wo hei na no anyinsu angote na reto amanfo e wo fi hana
Araho pa mekura nisho ni bi atata me sense if you sun ba eya malam na nakofi wadi bone papa na eno na kwakukura to se no oboabo no kwa so be ware enti oni abawo bi na hyehyɛ ababa bi na hyehyɛ ho ase kakra kra be ware eno so ye ne di nkomo eno so chese na de nyina the heart of his life prof ai eni bibia wokoja no chese Araho pa
KOFI Radio, all-around radio station.
Papa, we have to do that. I just went for a pump. That's all right, they can send a baby in them, Babu.
Oh, goodness. I brought your friend Nimpana. Oh, Nisses or Kakra. I just say, oh, born in Samrane, Coco Mountains, not to say, the Juma Yesu, Ninin, Rabra, board names, you see 100 come on, Yadia. Nina, Namala Makosini, Nanona, Mabubi Okrum, what I say, I some way dear, Umujamu Yeji, Intimranian Tentemrani Malam Nundi. Sanse Branti or driver ni omnina ne twika koba onya bone nyake kakeka from ma hoya omuso be ye denye
nya ne de situation wom de ye dem pa me na metem hospital na ekwa ba nya mantim obro lebre nya manwu omuso kan de obi o nam no duma nno no okodam tibia no mun kan de won fo no so mbra ne ye the same thing ese mbana makwanja ando so dim fia hen kra na yehuna yensu yebokun nti na de won fa mbra ne yenye me yensu akoma botu yenye ne yebe ye fie nti na de mo okodi 100 years kra wo prison no samba yehunu yebe ye ne bi no ya wa akodemo ha no na wa hwim no bitumi frank me no bono ye nipa bi o ye nipa papa ya o ye ni okoro mu ya agor nti nyinua no ina na do ne de masema ba nti mpese be de me hawan de ni no nombra ni mbisa no ade pote na nduma odo nyinsin ne betena efie ha am ye yambre da ba ko ba be pamen na wanko no otena ha ma o ya azama boy no wakeka emme na nduma wa ba hyewonen de oda ye yemia no yenya na the same thing say court no ko bi sibisa na sam kwa no hu bi anim na say on the why no why but wa kurubuku boy no wa kunu so rampas wa kunu so
eti mapru bi wo aduma ko besia se eno mne ni abema ko fiota be din komo echeche mna tese bufu abantuwe no aduma ko ne sikuma posifu apacho we no musom yie eni sa brante no wodam remand said be ya mabnu no tinum ya de ensem fatesan sasem no ya yeto akase bonso
yeto akase bonso all around radio station for breaking news. Coffee Radio, the all-around radio station for breaking news.
Na chese arehosemo a ye di free central region ebaye ewa abrantia malam atwa jato ni mu because opese oye ne tolokodo wa ma ne kwan ama enam so amana to anananom ewa nse do ena otese na na baba wa no so esu no na ye toa ensem no so a Kofi Radio Puduo eso enwani go a o hwe e live on Facebook and afi o sign ATN e o tune in ye be mo akwa abapa ye kasi Puduo no akasi yes sa midi ene nana sefa hwenibobo na ene asem a osofuo bi e de abetu dwane se wo ye boga na o ware Ghana ni abawa ana ababawa na owie na oja na hokotena obi man so bosumi nsia fa ne se aware na gu oba no betimi asan aware biem because oyesa na wabu Bible emra no eso Bible se oba ene ebefiri ni na ho no ono ane abranti a oni na hia no cheso makaka bomu aye honam baako no mabobra na sesen na obekwa akọ ware oba kama sa na owie a waja na sidem se okoteno bi man so akope greener pastures se unya ready se oni oba ni nyina ebekọ amanone a mesrew men try cry nyesa ebefa oyam we as monitored on Adom 106.3 FM
enu awade no wagu wo yesu jani na wotem tere se eyade a essential ne se nyame hyehyɛ ne mra yentie senti a asɛmwo yi a aye bibibi no wode etudwa
Bible say obema be jane ne na de ne ho ambata ne yere na wo nyina ye ho namba ako na ne onyankopɔ aka bom no ma onipa biara ntim na no nti wodi akwantuo tia wade watu kwan kotra akwantuo mu mosome baako mienu miensa na enu ensia efinsia ko ni nyina no awade no wagu ngere se so ba o so be mo wade nsa koma na busuafo na fo bi ehu so te ne ho ase na se nyame be die kwan fofo amana wa bi amana awade ne de o ware na uja o yire ho busumi nsia ne ekire uja ukunu ho busumi nsia ne ekira ogu awade ne mo ma ware titi abrochire a mo ja o mukunu no mo yire no mo titi abrochire busumi nsia ne ekire nyina o mo bu awurade asem so ogu awade nti ete se immediately na so mo for ma awade de a ada so mbeba ana mbeba be form ho kafo no mako enye sade awade no enti na odi akwantu be ti awade onyankopon wanga ze o ware aja oyire ho ana ukunu okoko bobra enti se unim ze o ko bobra dia le so make provisions e me ko ya cha busumi nsia me be fa me ho kafo akọ na enye sa na ze bra na me ko bo nti ni bu nyankopon asem so me ja me yire ana me kuna tena ba bi more than afi mienu ne na chiri awade no wagunu.
Enti we Reverend Daniel Sebudo General Overseer ama the Oil of Favor Ministry asafo. Na no na Reverend Sam Crunchy Gary wono nso eno that the Glory Temple asafo na no ewo awoshi eno tie se enya no kure Joseph Budu kan bukra bi anim na no kure Nyankopon ka se Abraham tu kan wan fresera odi se da di na chia eno konya ase problem enu ntia kwantu de ba tu sanse boga yire no enafom
se ka wo ware na kwanya ba mu se tu kwan koye juma go fesika ebe bobra ja we no ma na ko bobra I just want to see here and see you to kwanya ba do we no ma ba o se bia na o do mbeta eni kwa se ma wo yire ana wo ma ana wa brabo wo yire esi wa brabo a rade bi ma no kwan ana se ne ma pa wo no kwan e rade abo wo ba Ghana when ani pe wo za Ghana na ba ya na da actually go tell you what you no think about it no ma
radio
if you so ko na ko bobra that you have a father no Marco. A corner the only without interview, Yama, Mr. Yama, Mr. Was not so Valentino. We count in Wonko in the name of marriage. Destiny has nothing to do with marriage. I can't be self to quiet to quiet. They are friend at there. I didn't know first. Abraham go go and tell about it. That's Abraham to find. I don't say God to find. I want him to find. It is the will of God for everybody to travel and do whatever God wants you to do. That one is not the same.
And the Reverend Sam Crunchy Gary that the Glory Temple asafano and what say a country in the bird too. Na o sendo ira obekwa koyi na o ma ye bogama ene bogayire eno hosem eno.
Coffee Radio. Coffee Radio, the all-around radio station.
Enti se oya boga na wa be ware ato ha na wa wie wa kwetena obi man so aba na so obi yusu a ache se ne origin eno no sanse mu wadwe nkire e wo ho ene sen obetimi e do comment afa Facebook live KOFI TV ana KOFI Radio so ye be kan ama amanfo nso ate sanso ena ebie phone lines na eno nso no obetimi afre se Ghana ena wa obefre 055 217 9877 055 217 9877 sanso ena obi man so abrochira ehonso obefre +233 na fe ode 552 17 9877 +233 552 17 9877 eno KOFI TV ye WhatsApp line but we no de Puduo KOFI Radio so ena ohwe na osan etie ni ntino ehu be hia se obeye voice audio call aha na fe ye beju adwenkyere ewo ho na ne krakra mu no ansa ne ye befa madwenkyere no ensem ba ko a eno nso marriage counselor ba ko e de abetu dwa ene se uye bema na se oni oba etwempna na mo mpna twe ni mo moji mu ania dide ene ekwa ubebai na mutuamu se ye kwafu anima na mutuamu yenko modakro ya hotel ne yenko ji ani ye firi hwa ye besen na che se obome akutu ase na mutwi street sa mwajimu ani age ama otim se akomo square pa na ewie na asemfia bi ebeta montemu a monam so abreki ama che se sisi ana de akoye se munya adofo biem na eno o che se samre no eba bedru se wom oba no ni breki ya blacklist no se ubetimi kra na ni phone number ana wankasa phone number kra use no se sa phone number se be ya onhunu because genti adada de ne so so na obesere se enye afa na me kofre wa bisa ho te sen me te won ka che efisi ye yi de wa hey masa e ba ne sa kra oba wo ne te foforo no onyi uni ne kon eno ntine betimi a bibia one ne wo eye se mo atwamu a twa bibia so ne blacklist no
no afro kakra wa no WhatsApp kakra wa no Facebook kakra no wo se no so omonyo enyenyenyenyenye wo se na mpratwe no wafrim eyede na akwa kipi ni pakro no contact number biem wo kipu sa wo de yeden na nipa foforo na wakwa fa no wo yesa ni timbetin ne de Oscar Sweepy HSM sa na mo no asesei ye free mpratwe mu kro na yeguso a yetu kro no emwa wone adom kase sencho ni akosua pia twetwe nkomo ena wo ka che ne se wono pa de so wafutuo bi a wode ma emabuna abai enei se wo kompratwe ne so free mu a so ye bemo so ye oba o se nipa no anu ne jam pratwe no ne number delete kototwe ne pom be ye kura sa o chip no kura wo sesa ne se ye yi na kototwe ne bomfutro ne fa gu kum senso amana fa sem ne kata so se be ya empratwe foforo na wawura mu no enko fa sem foforo bi amfa mrewu ewum
the father you are keeping the person contacting person ye baby born saying that when you do that and the person knows he or she knows that only sister we are consider only brother we are consider you are creating doubt when you wanna be so okay so then consider and you are still keep contact only go share baby because only consider no probability that to be doing certain things again no higher people don't need you know you also dealing with another human being.
KOFI Radio.
So you don't create doubt in the mind of the person and let the person feel say okay nipa we are many no although you be an consider no many nam to see no he or she no the attention in now the area so if you want peace in your current relationship, if you don't want issue of doubt in the mind of the person you are dealing with, you know, in your current relationship, you know, move away from your past and focus on the present. You must focus on what you have, what is in front of you, and make sure you work at it. Any other thing that can bring problems, be your ex, whatever it is.
KOFI Radio.
It's better you let go that thing and focus on your current relationship.
Marriage counselor or sign a love doctor. Oscar Sripi ena wote se wo kasa no se he ade ne de onye free mu a prepra hu futuro nyina na che se wo free mu enti eni pakro ne so no so blacklist ni pa no ne e won free wo la mu kra want ne nka wona na mo ba bi ena yakoso piasa tisi abonti no bisa Ghana for se asemi a counselor Oscar Sripi kan modwene ho sai mo ne ya adwene sa ese bi akompretwe na free mu na de ni pakro no ekoso ade numbers go for so na mo kasa kakra na mo chat kakra etumi kofo how be ba na Ghana for so say
for me like normal mommy so I say me ex is baby or my numbers or my phone so there is nothing wrong with that be boni bia new so ex number or phone so like a baby be me feel say me keep keke because me no ujaya no che say me ne wa ko na me ne uye me tamfo na say bibisa ai e wo be here say wo be keep contact no first of all monye atamfo into no one number now keep ya enye she boni bi enyim maybe one day wo be here bibi on no bet ma bo ana on so bet ma here mo bi no afro ebisa na so wa bo ana
ene dey because of a bibia to missy only ne jaya eno nchile say no contact the monkey wabo open e wa blabo mu onya ne hwe kra no sabi wa na aduane ama open nteye okepi ne contact am koshia mutumi di mu ho nkomo bibia to miss
media once it's over there is over because a new chapter begins so you close the whole chapter so there's no need
Radio
aden de so mo bi wo wa wotimi frɛ ba ko no bi san say ye ko wotiti mu a anase ye gya ye a wo ko ye enema mu ti say e ko ye anase nko ye na ne ba bi okofa ye ne nko ye a no de ho ma ne na bo ne so obesa ko achi a wasa ko enti Ghana for no dodo no ase we de say nye boni bia na mmom de me blacklist me juwe free me le mu kra na ma komanim.
KOFI Radio, the all-around radio station for breaking news.
Bakwa Simber maybe so what delete ni de no wa blacklist anasa wa ne den mesre wa mamento on comment box ni mu ase ona obaba santewa queen say it's true as for X you can delete his or her number when you people are no more dating cause maybe his or her Atopan was good than the new one, so than the new one, so no need to keep number and focus with the new guy or lady. And Ataba, so then he said, if I'm living in Ghana and I don't have any better work to do to get enough money to take good care of you and my children, is the same ways you are doing. Ayo yentu aswe na afua obelefi the one or see, so if you come and someone chopping your wife is burger chopping the koko dina eka usimu na obehunu. And Mami Adom said, then why did you marry then? If that is all matters, material things, haha, I pity his wife. Into as you, Desidera Kwam joined. Welcome, madam. And Mami Adom said, this one is not serious. Hey, oh, is serious? Oh, I see, so only na chemu, Tinton time, only ni yebium. And Oba pass and to a queen, okay, my kind of comment into and Ivy a din crab watch was say right pa. And him and Hetty say God have mercy. And yanko Nick Mensa say hey Osofu nunu. And I've been saying nyako I say hey asemu na ohima for sti esu. And Sefanie eno nana jin eno de bae ena nana fua oblefi okay nana k nana ono say keep it up, you are doing well with the program nana me da say ena F King the city boss say unique style, thank you F King and one on F King na say ena Vicentia nyako say Sefanie Kofinie Takum Andrew or si Sefa, good job, keep it up. And comment no there abusuan doso nanso no ebre eha ene ebre bema kwan amayade Kofi radio pudu a enefie metina mu ede ma Kofi adoma ngwani ewo Kofi TV ene Kofi radio live so ne san fa no tune in no eha ene yade esimidin ene nana sefa hwene bobo na se ne ene bojaye no mepacho bomodia wo kono se na mrebia medikan na mutumofo no ene akoye Friday minim se obekọ akwaji wani obechele enzo chele a misre na de pen ato ho because kai se obe drive ya Kofi one drive ya Kofi kra car obetenam no e wo se hu driver na nim na hu car number na se bibia ni a watimi a follow up nyankopon ema yen bambo ene soronko na onhwe so na next week adwoda yensan enhia na se me koi Gianna Chachus Das member of her recreational movement no science transformation omopani Kofi TV Kofi adoma ngongwani ene no ewo enkomotwetwe a ye be ne live on Kofi TV entino ma enchim na enye free Kofi radio ni Kofi TV so ye wo sompa edemamo so far there yemfa onsia ne na wase bebre me da wase bebre me chia opi macro
Kofi radio the
say wa join na o hwe ewo Kofi TV so the interview ayeye de wo ho enie se wani ji interview ayeye ho a bomodin a na hye fato wo so ma adofo enhu na omumra mehwe bi eno achi no se o hwe ewo YouTube so a like interview no ewo like button no eso eno achi no share ma adofo enya kwan enhwe bi sa wonka Kofi TV abusua no ho a mesra se obe click subscribe button no ekoko ai wo kona ho sa subscribe button no click so uwia adoma bi wanchan ho click sa adoma no so eka ho de ye ne se adoma no e ma bibia ye de video beto YouTube ha no onya kwan etumi ehunu e ma prompt e ka kire wo se Kofi di video ato ho subscribe no so de ye ne se e ma be ka Kofi TV abusua no ho na bibia ye live a watumi enya bi ahwe sa wo hwe e wo YouTube a hwe ne so se ye interview no dodo no aye e wo Facebook ansana ye de ato YouTube and into no Facebook or so pese joining ye na utumi bi share live e wo ha ye oba ne se hwehwe Kofi TV e wo Facebook na click e wo follow and I say like yen page no you call live bi a ebe send a prompt and I say be mo ho na send a message say Kofi live na watumi adjoin e the ten say me complaints bebre obi say Kofi interview we no mani je ho obi say we no mani enye ho the ten say de wani enye ho no obi ani age ho ena de wani je ho nso no obi ani enye ho me obi a me pe jollof pa eni nti no se me nya jollof da bia nka me pe nanso enye me ena me